goodness, just on the toilet, and you look over and you see this, right? Goodness, it's all Justin stuff, good gracious. We're gonna leave this in the intro.
Welcome to the Dead Mom Club.
Well, Mom dead.
It's super exclusive.
Yay.
Goodness, guys. Part 2 skin of an episode that we didn't think was going to be a two-parter.
That's right.
No, it's Dead Mom Club, and guys, we just got a lot to talk about, okay?
Hell yeah.
We are back from New Orleans.
Yep.
And it was just a trip. So much so that we just got to dedicate a whole episode to it. You know? A lot of shit to talk about. A lot of stuff's probably not going to be funny. I'm not going to say that. There will be some parts that's not very funny. We're going to have a really good mental health skin moment of the week.
Yeah.
So good that we're going to bring back the music for it, okay?
Yeah.
But guys, look, this is Mental Health Skin Part 1. It's always just been on my bucket list to go see a Falcons and Saints game in New Orleans.
Yeah.
And so then it just so happened to be that we like a playoff spot was kind of on the line, and like it also was the last game of our coach and our quarterback, who are just awful.
Yeah.
And so, like, it just all made sense that Justin and I go on this trip.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. And, like, we just, like, that's why it made sense to me. And then Justin's just had a shit fucking past month and a half. Like,
right. Yeah.
So
we needed to get away, Skin.
We needed to get away, but, like, we also missed our loved ones and friends. It was just a weird thing.
Yeah.
But, so I want to talk first. Let's just go in order,
right.
Okay?
Sure. Whatever.
First of all, fuck the Saints, okay?
Yeah. Fuck them.
Yeah, but...
Nothing good there. Nothing redeemable there. If
No.
you disagree, don't leave a comment.
I mean, if you disagree, you can say it, but, like... I'm also going to comment. Like, I'll respond to you and say fuck the Saints again. I don't care, because we were just saying it to everybody.
Yeah. Especially those children, until we realized they were children.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Warning. We do need to get this out of the way. We're going to talk about some shit that, like, maybe you shouldn't do. All right.
Yeah.
And because we just about to talk. So
yeah.
I do want to. All right. So say all that to say this. It just seemed like the perfect thing for us to do.
Yeah.
And
it was a lot of fun.
we just woke up at the ass crack of dawn. And just
that part sucked.
Yeah, it's Saturday night. I just got a pocket full of ones from doing trivia at Happy Times.
Hell yeah.
And like it's 7:00 in the fucking morning, and we're like neither one of us want to be in that fucking car.
No.
We both were kind of like, dude, are we really sure we want to go?
Yeah.
Like
big fuck this energy.
Yeah, and then we stopped at Buc-ee's.
Yeah, we did.
And I just had never been to Buc-ee's before. And I'm going to be real, Skin. I don't see the hype.
Yeah. I mean, it's all right. I mean, they have some stuff. If you like beef jerky, Skin, that's a big deal for them.
Shout out to that lady that I finessed the fuck out of to get you some more free beef jerky, Skin.
Yeah.
So Justin and I were just at Buc-ee's, and Justin's like, I'm just gonna act like I want to buy something, so I'll get some free samples.
Hell yeah.
And I was like, hell yeah, life hack, Skin. and so like I also don't like beef jerky, but I was like, let me try some of that.
Yeah.
And I was just giving all my pieces to Justin. He had like a whole fucking pocket full. By the time we were like,
I'll take it. It's good.
Yeah, by the time we left, and I mean that was where the trip started, and from there we just listened to a lot of Chameleon Air, and
hell yeah.
just didn't really talk much. You know, we just kind of we're kind of just tired, and
Yeah.
we arrived into New Orleans. And guys, let me just tell you,
What a shithole. Literally, dude. We learned that shit doesn't always have to go in a hole. Like, that's what we learned about New Orleans.
yeah, like.
I'm not trying to gump the John, but
Now hold on, because Willie's chicken slaps.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not saying there's nothing there that's good. I'm just saying
But when you
that
first get
it's
into
a
there,
nasty ass city,
especially when you get close to downtown and you first get off that interstate, that shit sucks.
Yeah,
And they're also home to just the fucking worst football team. Like,
yeah. I don't know if we talked about it, but they're
but
pretty
like,
bad.
God,
and
dude.
and their basketball team is the fucking Pelicans.
Ooh, watch out. A Pelican's going to come and dunk on your ass.
Who the fuck gives a fuck about a fucking Pelican?
I've never once looked at a Pelican and felt the need to just go fucking conquer the world.
Yeah, dude.
You know, like you could feel that way about an eagle or a falcon.
Sure, yeah, but a Pelican, goofy, stupid ass.
Yeah.
Like, here come the Pelicans. Who the fuck? All right.
Here come the birds.
The
we
goofy-
we don't claim you guys. But like,
Hell yeah.
so you know, New Orleans is a little bit of it's got its own stank to it. So much so that like they put a fucking coffee manufacturing plant like right there as you walk, as you go in,
over the
so that the
bridge.
smell doesn't fucking hit your
Yeah,
ass.
there's literally a Folgers plant like right there, and you're like, oh, coffee, but like that's just because otherwise it would just be piss. I mean, just a pissy, like, you remember the smell from childhood of just a pissy underwear, just pissy piss.
You ever just been in a nursing home and like you're part of you's relieved because you're like, you know what? At least I just can get away from here whenever I leave. Like I don't have to continue to smell this smell.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
not when you live in New Orleans.
Yeah, dude.
Like you farted before you did that, boy?
No.
I swear I heard.
No, dude. Like a gun getting cocked and loaded.
It's like flip flop.
Hell yeah. Hey, I finished that movie, Skin. Don't leave the world behind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. We can talk about that after the podcast. No, guys, we're friends in real life, Skin. So like, there's just things.
No, dude, fuck it.
We've been haven't discussed that movie on the pod.
Yeah, no.
So guys, you know, New Orleans is just really fucking dirty. Okay.
Yeah.
Like dirtier than you would expect. It's pretty, but it's just dirty and it stinks.
There's literal shit.
Yeah.
In the streets.
Yeah.
On the sidewalk. Looks human. Can't confirm.
Yeah, they're big turds, but like they're not horse turds. You
no,
know?
they're dog or human or something, but they're just everywhere. And every once in a while, you just see a little skeep where somebody said,
Stepped in it.
Yeah.
It was just flat.
Where somebody ruined their day, Skin.
Dude, we were just playing a game where we were identifying people's shoes by the track marks. We were like, oh, waffle sole. Those had to be Nike. Nike track running shoes.
That was old Shooky Doos.
Shooky Doos.
Yeah.
They should have made a restaurant. There's probably is a restaurant called Shooky Doos in
Yeah.
New Orleans. But like,
Shooky Dooskin.
I'll say this, dude. Shout out to Willie's Chicken.
Yeah.
Because that shit fucking slaps. And
Yeah.
I stand on that business all the time.
It's good.
Dude,
good.
I mean, like,
It was what I needed, like,
yeah, but it was good.
because we also had that weed drink,
Yeah.
and I was just a like, what the fuck, Skin?
Yeah, so they made these things that don't. Well, they make these things, okay?
I don't know if I'm gonna find it, but we'll try, Skin.
I've got a picture of it, Skin.
Oh, okay.
So,
Oh yeah. You just said that shit with confidence, so I didn't know, Skin.
Yeah, I wouldn't say anything with confidence on the pod if I didn't.
Well, Eric, it does happen, Skin. You'll be like, you guys, there was this show that happened 8 months ago, and Flimbo did this crazy thing. Here's a picture of it. And I'll be like, okay.
That's only because you don't ask me for it. Justin gets to edit it, and he's like, "Fuck that, dude! I'm not going through all that shit."
That has happened. That's definitely happened. Where I'm like,
yeah, it's not worth it, dude. It's not going to be a funny visual.
Is it worth it? Let me work it.
Put my thing down, flip it, then reverse it.
Hey, we heard that song on the trip.
Yeah, we did.
Where were we?
Shut the fuck up.
You were gonna say that? Is that a bullet point, buddy? What were you gonna say? We also heard Missy Elliott, Skin.
No, but
all right, so we're back at Willie's Chicken.
We're back at Willie's
It's
Chicken.
daytime. We haven't really done much.
Yeah, and
For
we're
real.
we just hanging out with Falcons fans because we just yelling "fuck the Saints."
Yeah,
in New Orleans.
And Falcons fans were everywhere. Like,
yeah, dude. Like we were just fucking fucking with everybody. Like,
I mean, we were also tourists, and we get that, but like, they showed the fuck out, dude. Atlanta was there. I mean, you know, it's go Birds for me, but it's, you know, I fuck with the Falcons, and like, Lil Eric, I can't believe how many people were out there. Like,
yeah,
I'm dead ass, especially considering like the situation and everything wasn't really that serious. Like, it wasn't that likely.
It's Alabama Auburn around here,
Yeah,
boy.
yeah.
Like,
it was dope.
It's the truth.
And you saw couples divided and shit too. Like,
yeah,
you're like, okay.
that's what I'm saying. Like, I kind of get the Alabama Auburn shit a little bit more now that I've been down there.
Yeah.
But it's also fuck Auburn. So
Yeah.
I mean, who cares?
Either way, Skin.
So like we just seeing all these Falcons fans. We're drinking this drink. We're high as balls. I mean, I'll say it. Like,
Yeah.
you know, we
really are. I mean, we were.
We had some great. We had some great chicken.
Cartwheels can. Yeah, good chicken. Limited sauce selection. That's my only. I'm weird about sauce, so I just want different. I want more options, Skins. But it was good. I mean, it wasn't bad at all. And I was so damn hungry that I was like,
But that biscuit though.
oh yeah. They
Guys,
drip
just
that
check
shit
out,
in the
and we're
sweetest
not
pussy
getting paid
juice
to
I've
talk
ever
about
tasted.
any of this either. Like, we just really fuck with Willie's Chicken.
Yeah. Give us some yanny.
Yeah, I also don't get paid by Taco Bell nor like in any form. I just like them, you know. But we were walking back, and like, you know, we were high, and we were in a city we didn't know, and we're walking back to the hotel, and like, all of a sudden, just out of nowhere, I just hear Justin going, "Oh, good," like, you know, talking, and like, I look over because I thought this person was standing in this like alleyway. I thought it was a homeless person because, guys, let's be honest, they're everywhere.
Yeah, they really are.
And I thought he was trolling a homeless person, and I was like, oh god. And I just kept walking, probably like 3 steps. So I turned back around, and we just saw a talking bird.
Like right up on the street.
Right here, Skin.
Goodness.
Goodness?
Can you say la?
La. La.
La. There's probably like a person standing right behind it. Like, shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. Yeah, you get fresh air, guys.
Fuck the Saints. He looked like, who said that?
Oh yeah.
And like, I don't even remember what him was doing.
We were trying to get him to say la.
I know that, but remember he kept doing something. He was going.
Yeah.
It was like please or something like.
Yeah.
It was some shit like that. Like, and we were just fucking with that bird. You know, like.
Yeah. You ever thought about this? we speak English, but we don't speak bird. Now that bird speaks bird.
But him just don't speak
and
English.
A little bit of English.
Oh.
So who's smarter?
So the bird is also bilinguist.
Yeah.
Bilingual. Well, Polskin. So we decided after the excitement, because we were really like, oh, is this as good as it gets? A
Yeah.
talking bird.
Yeah, we really were just like, goodness, wow. All right, guys, pon scam.
Yeah. And so there was a noticeable, like, and you guys will see it later. You guys saw it in the intro. Once the sun goes down, that's when the stars.
Goodness.
But like, we just decided to go back to the hotel because we're old and we were tired as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, we were like, oh, we woke up at 7:00 in the morning on a Saturday. We didn't even mow the grass.
No, we didn't do
Like,
shit.
we were just tired. We needed a napkin.
Yeah.
So we go back to the hotel. At this point, buddy, I can't remember if we were on booms or not. But like, I do remember that we laid down in our separate beds.
Yeah.
We turned on the TV.
Stay that way, skin.
Did stay that way, skin.
That's mental health, skin.
But like, we turned on the TV
Yeah.
and Shrek was on.
One of the sequels, not the main one. But
Yeah, not the original. It was Shrek Forever After, skin.
Okay.
The worst one of the series. But then there was just something, guys.
This is about the time where we took the booms.
Guys, I think it's time that we admit that there's something to Fiona in ogre form.
Green Fiona skin.
Yeah, like, just take a look at it.
Yeah.
And so...
Really think about it objectively when you do. And, you know, if you got your flick in your hand when you're thinking about it, it might help.
They also make Shrek porn.
Yeah. Confirmed.
And we... Guys...
Yeah.
We watched it.
Yeah.
And it wasn't for science. We just wanted to see it.
Yeah.
So shout out to Rule 34, baby.
Yeah, dude. Big shout out to Rule 34.
Hey, you know what's crazy about the state of Louisiana is that we tried to pull up a regular porn site, skin, but you have to register your fucking driver's license there in order to do it. Like mental health, skin, you have to register through a government website in order to watch porn.
To look at porno. I bet everybody got a fucking VPN in LA.
So shout out to Justin for giving me one that just... He's like, I know one that'll slip through the crack.
Yeah, no. I don't slip through any cracks. Goodness. He knows that. What does that mean? Okay.
I don't know.
Well, Shrek porn, yeah, man. Green dick, green fluss.
Yeah, so it started. Hold on,
pink-
no, it started off as a green dick. As it started off as Shrek fucking human Fiona, and guys, I wasn't into that. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, shout out to Shrek because that, you know.
Yeah.
You know, the rumors are true. You know, but like,
He also has a donkey.
He does.
Yeah.
That bitch was just swaying.
Hell yeah.
I also know why I've never seen Shrek in shorts. Goodness, every time him go to the beach, him have to wear him pants.
It'd be a lot easier to scare everybody away, skin.
Yeah. Him just to scream, and him dick also goes, "Bah!"
Oh, shit. Hell yeah.
Oh, man. So anyway.
That's fucking horrific.
So guys, we were not into the interspecial porn of Shrek
Yeah.
and human Fiona.
Yeah.
Okay?
We're just about to turn it off at this point, guys.
So we
And
start
we're
fast
just about to
forwarding.
stop beating off at this point.
I was just almost soft at this point.
Yeah,
so,
almost,
like,
dude.
Yeah.
I thought about being soft.
I thought about it, but like, get real. Real trap porn shit.
Hell yeah,
Oh
dude.
goodness.
Pating. That's for me. So,
Shout out to our new logo skin coming up soon. Skin.
Goodness
So
gracious.
we're watching Shrek porn, and finally it gets to Fiona's green.
What happened then? The sun went down or some shit?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
It was nighttime.
And then her just she
Shrek just ate out her ass.
Boy,
And like,
Boy,
I was there for it.
boy, he ate it like prison buffet skin,
Dude. It was like that shit was a pudding cup, and him Justin was trying to get to the last little bits. He was just licking the inside of the ketchup packet.
Fiona said, Shrek, lick my cutting pop.
Yeah.
Goodness, but
He also gave Fiona the Bill Cosby special.
he did give her. What the fuck?
Jello pudding skin.
Wow.
Yeah, guys, Bill Cosby used to be the face of Jello skin.
Jello pudding pop.
Would bop. But anyway, just know that Shrek looks really fucking sexy. Sorry, Fiona looks really.
Yeah.
Shrek Fiona looks really fucking sexy. Okay.
Yeah.
And I just liked it.
Yeah.
All right. So whatever, I didn't like it like I got hard to its skin, but like if I was Shrek, I could see where
We were talking about it. It was really causing creative conversation at the least.
Yeah, because we were like, dude, if I was Shrek, I would fuck the shit out of her, dude.
Yeah, dude, like
I would.
damn.
Yeah, but
voluptuous.
thick in all the right places.
Yeah.
You know, just a jiggling in all the right ways.
Yeah, we can always do a song about that face. Goodness.
Really, the only thing that I don't fuck with is the ears.
Oh.
Because I mean, you just don't want to. You don't want to. You don't want to kiss one of them little tubes. You don't want to be like, come here, skin.
You know what I would do? I'd wait till.
It would just be like this. Hold on. You would just be.
It's even the right color.
I know.
Oh goodness. Hell yeah, dude.
No, but shout out to Shrek for getting that green pussy. You know, we're an ally, skin.
If I was married to him, I'd be eating popcorn on the couch and she'd be sitting right there, and then I'd just be like trying to nail her little ears. I got the one.
They probably do that, skin, because he also has those ears.
Yeah.
Because like I could also just imagine like, you know, like if you ever just went up to somebody and been like,
Yeah.
you know, or been like, skin.
Wet welly skin.
Yeah, like it's just normal.
So like
our ears are weird to Shrek.
first person to land 3 Skittles in the other person's ears gets to have their ass eaten first.
Sarah Schreckholt.
I get it. Skittle skins.
Yeah, goodness.
That's what it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it really
Guys,
doesn't matter.
it's not-
Go back and listen to some of our old shit, dude.
Yeah,
we'll
'cause we-
put it out one day. So I
Yeah.
don't give a fuck. If you were down with the Patreon back in the day, you know what's up, skin. No, so we did though. We after we got done just watching that Shrek puss, we saw some other types of puss and some flitties, and we just saw so many flitties.
Yeah.
Like they were everywhere, skin.
Yeah, flitty.
Like you just walk out in the parking lot, there's a flitty, you know?
Yeah.
And like I was like, goodness, I heard about this on TV, skin, but like
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting it to be
And
anything
they're just
like this.
cute, you know.
They're adorable, like like a lot of them were really fucking hairy. And,
Yeah, and
but they also were vocal, like they just spoke to me.
yeah.
You know,
I like them.
I love them, skin.
Yeah, I do too.
Like and we've also got cool flitties.
Yeah, I've got I've got like 4 skin.
I've only got 3.
Well, I have 6 skin.
Yeah, no, we're talking about cats, guys. All right.
Yep.
Get real. All right.
Meow. Big meow energy, guys.
Yeah.
Big meow daily.
We've already talked about all the shit on the sidewalk, but we really can't stress enough how much shit was on the fucking sidewalk.
Yeah.
Like, it was either homeless person, a cat, or shit.
Yeah.
That's just what you saw on the sidewalk.
Yeah, dude.
At any given moment, you just open your eyes and that's what's there.
Yeah.
It's like playing your own slot machine of just like, and you open your eyes and you're like, bling, bling, bling. Like, just hoping you see the same 3, you know?
Yeah.
Like, goodness.
At some point, it's kind of comforting. You're like, look, more shit. That's kind of cool. It's like a signature. It's like the Saints.
Guys,
they're shit.
Fuck the Saints.
Yeah.
Guys, whenever you're high as balls and you're walking around homeless people that are just passed out on meth,
Yeah.
guys, you really just, it's almost like they're just kind of like a branch from a tree that's in the way, and you just step over them and you keep going and you just keep talking.
That's
you know,
exactly
like,
what you do. Yeah.
They're just there, skin. Like, they're just part of the scenery, skin.
Hell yeah.
You know?
Hell yeah.
And, like, because, and whether or not we were there, like, they're still homeless, you know?
That's true.
But, anyway. So.
But some of them were doing stuff about it, you know, like trying to hustle, and some of them were just laying there. So.
Well, we,
I can hear them conspiring.
I'm just having PTSD reading these bullet points. All right, so because Justin just to put in all caps, getting lost.
Yeah,
guys, we really got on.
This wasn't the best. Well, wasn't the start of the trip. It was.
It
kind of was the start of the trip.
This was the because
it was getting dark skin.
And I just took acid, all right?
Yeah.
And
yeah. I also
yeah. And like we're not condoning it. We're not like trying to push it. But it just makes you look at things differently. And
it really does.
But you also get scared when you don't know where you are.
Yeah.
And we just got lost a block away from our hotel.
Yeah.
And I just felt like I was in another country.
Yeah.
Nobody spoke our language.
No.
We didn't know where the fuck. Like we just were trying to like.
Even the fucking streets don't have street signs on the corners.
No.
You can't look up and be like, well, this is Bladosna, so if we just go that way, like, there's none of that.
Yeah.
You just got to know where you're fucking going.
We're spoiled by GPSs.
Yeah.
We're like.
Speaking of that.
Yeah. Like, hold on. Like,
yeah.
The reason why also we got lost is because we just were acting like we were in the car. We put it on car mode and we were walking, guys.
Lots of one-way streets, and we just we could have just been like, but no, we went.
Did you notice how quickly we got back to the hotel versus
we were always
how long
close.
it took us to get to Bourbon Street?
Yeah, that's because we went like 18 blocks in the wrong direction, and then we said, "Wait a minute, maybe we should turn around, skin."
Yeah, we never just ran into oncoming traffic.
Nah, dude.
Just going with the flow.
We ran into a lot of oncoming lyrics, but that was about it. And
yeah,
but then we were freaking out, and I was supposed to be like the leader in a sense because Corey was a little more vulnerable than me at that moment.
Well, I'd never done it before, and also in a healthskin, my blood sugar was low as shit.
Yeah, and that started dropping, and
we got scared at that point because we didn't know where like a store was that we could get
anything,
Coke or like a snack or
we
whatever.
were walking by like little shacks and fucking little apartments and just in the middle of people's neighborhood.
Yeah,
like where the fuck do we go? Like,
yeah,
so
it's not Dothan, it's a new city skin.
Yeah,
you know, but like,
so egg on our face, we're fucking stupid, but you know, we also could have Ubered, but we were so close. That's the problem.
Yeah, we were so close, but we also were very far away
at this point.
So we finally get we get over our lost skin, and like we find our way into this market that we had like passed a couple times. We walk in there,
yeah,
and I just get to hunting for the perfect blood sugar snack. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
And I find it, and like Justin has to go piss because he's always got to piss, you know.
Yeah, always.
But I pay for my shit, and there's a table there, and I sit down. And all of a sudden, time just that 10 seconds that Justin was gone felt like just a whole week.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there was a little Eric there that had not moved for going on 8 days.
Dude, okay. When I came back out of the bathroom, which I don't even remember going to the bathroom, but I kind of do now that you said that. I came back out. I was on the phone. Allison was freaking me out.
Yeah.
She called me crying about something that it wasn't
even a big deal.
It's not a
Skin.
huge deal, but it was.
Yeah, but like whatever. So,
but it freaked me the fuck out because
Justin was overloaded and overstimulated like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Because I was like literally dying.
Yeah.
I also was having a crazy trip, Skin.
Yeah.
Like a first time trip, Skin.
I also was having a trip, Skin.
And we also were lost.
Yeah.
And like so we just were scared.
And then everybody in this store just seemed like I felt like we were in like the Matrix or something, where like every one of them was like in on it except for us. Like they were all
They're
computer
used to people being high as fuck coming in their store, Skin.
Yeah. That's what it really is. But at the time, Skin,
at the time we
they're
thought
looking at us
everybody was
like,
out to get us.
Yeah, we really did. And
we were paranoid as fuck, bro. I remember the news being on, and we were like, turn that off, change the channel, Skin, because like it was just a scary shit.
Yeah,
it was like one dead from a gunshot wound.
Yeah,
Skin,
yeah,
you know, and we were like, no, Skin, like it was crazy, but we made it.
We sat down. We resolved the phone call thing. Got off the phone.
We listened to some Missy Elliott with a trans person.
Yeah. And the guy behind, so the guy was behind Corey. So like he mentioned him, but like Corey goes like big NPC vibes from this guy, and like it popped me a little bit. But then I was also like, and then I was like, what the fuck? Because
Justin
he was
literally
just standing there
goes-
holding a newspaper and not moving for like at least
Guys,
like,
this is-
in real time, mental health skin time, like 10, 15 minutes. He stood there.
Yeah, but like Justin,
10.
I'm about to unlock a core memory for you because you also like during this time, guys, this guy was the same distance from us to you right now.
Yeah.
Okay, as the viewers.
Yeah.
And this guy, like Justin goes, he's not even breathing.
Yeah, I don't remember that shit.
And I went, holy shit, Skin. And so like I was eating these gushers.
Oh my god!
And I was just asking this guy, was he alive?
Yeah.
And he wasn't responding.
Yeah.
And so then that's when we really were like, that was kind of the clicking point that we were like, holy shit, dude. Like,
he just wasn't fucking with us at all.
so then we were like, well, is he a mannequin? Like, what? Like,
I really did feel like, you know how sometimes you have the reverse where you said this later on in the night, and I won't jump forward, but sometimes like something will be in your peripheral and you'll just think it's a person. Well, this guy was the opposite. He stood so perfectly still that I just thought he was like a pillar or something.
Yeah, he was a prop.
Yeah.
He was just like, he was a pillar.
Yeah.
Like, he was a fucking cardboard cutout for some potato chips.
And
or
it was
some shit.
freaking me out, bro.
We really didn't know what he was. And like, thank God for the trans person behind the counter that just said, order for Greg Skin.
Yeah.
And that little lyric that was Greg. And him just to walk off and go got him sandwich and left. And I only say a trans person because we were expecting a guy.
Yeah.
And it was a woman that came out.
But we just felt a sigh of relief because goddamn, dude, like
that was a scary ass
I
voice.
was scared of that
said,
guy.
That was a scary ass voice that said order for Greg.
Oh
Skin.
yeah, because I was like, because it was like right here behind me, Skin.
Full disclosure, and I'm not insinuating anything. Greg or the trans guy was also black, and I think that might have been what you got scared of. But
Oh, okay.
like,
Well, you said you were scared. I just was alerted by the sound.
I was scared. I just felt vulnerable. I just was like, no, Skin.
I just hit that Cam Stevens. Oh shit, dude.
But you know,
But
we sometimes only us will know why things will pop us. That's what's cool, Skin.
that's a Scott's cup. Yeah.
Speaking of chitty chitty bang bang, so guys, we just to get back out on the street.
We also were in a shitty gangbang.
We're trying to get.
That's not true, Skin. Okay, that's not true, Skin.
No, that's not. But we
It was really good.
Goodness, the lines of reality are so blurred right now.
That's a bit, Skin.
Yeah.
On this particular episode, we're telling a true story unless I say I'm fucking around. I'll tell you I'm fucking around.
Yeah.
That's how we're doing it. All right, go ahead.
So, guys, we got lost still because our GPS was in car mode. Okay.
Yeah.
So even though my blood sugar was no longer low, and it could have been the acid, we still just couldn't figure out how the fuck to follow our phone
No, dude.
to get 2 streets over.
No, I couldn't do it because we're like, well. First of all, the biggest reason is that so if there were street signs, then it's just a matter of like, well, which direction on this road do I have to go? That's easy because there wasn't like traffic and shit. We were just walking.
Yeah.
But no fucking nothing, dude. Not on the ground, not up high. It's like they do it on purpose. Like, fuck you if you don't know where it is.
Yeah. And so we
I was
literally
tripping
were
over
walking
that.
in people's neighborhoods. Like,
Yeah.
like people's houses. We were like walking, and in New Orleans, like, there ain't no yards, bro.
No,
like,
no.
There's just a house and a sidewalk that's open to the public.
Like the bird. it was right up against the sidewalk.
Holy fucking shit, right before the bird skin.
Yeah.
Do you remember the guy that was just a sitting in him house?
Oh my God. Yeah.
Dude.
Real big NPC vibes from that guy.
Guys, we were just walking by, and
his front door was just curtain skins.
His front door was just one of those mosquito net curtains.
Yeah.
With the magnets.
Like from a movie.
And there's a guy just sitting there watching his TV program. And I'm like, holy shit, Skin, is this like... Because you don't know if it's supposed to be art. Is this like a show?
I know.
Is him wanting a tip? Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
And then you just realize, no, that little Eric is at home, Skin.
Because I saw bookshelves filled with books and movies and stuff and
that little
whatever.
Eric had trash on the floor. Like, that was where him lived.
Yeah, and him
know?
just any little Eric could walk by and just walk right in the front door if they wanted to.
And we were just like right there.
Yeah.
We almost, mental health skin guys, we almost tried to interview him for the pod. But we chickened out. You remember that shit?
Yeah,
we talked about it.
Yeah, yeah. We were gonna be like, "What up, dude? What the fuck are you doing?
Why do you live here, Skin?
Yeah, are you not scared, Skin?"
Yeah, but like, I guess not.
He's like, he's like, the difference between you and me is you fear death.
I'm so close to it, I can smell it.
Yeah, I'm just invited. Goodness,
I'm just one. You fear death. I'm just one cold breeze away.
Yeah, I just keep hoping some poor asshole Eric kills me for my book collection.
I welcome death. That's why my door's open.
Hey, shout
There's
out that
like
guy.
not even a euphemism for it.
No.
Like he literally just has
Yeah.
it. He's open to anything, boy. Him
Yeah.
down for whatever. That might be the most gangster's fucking person we've ever seen in the
I'm
world.
kind of realizing that too now. I forgot about him.
Shout out to that guy.
Just an old white dude, just kind of sitting there, like not even. He wasn't even looking toward the doorway. Like he
No,
said,
that
I ain't
Eric was
fucking with y'all."
comfortably watching TV.
But facing like, well, Eric was facing like this, and this is the door.
To his back to the door.
Yeah.
And
Hell
him
no.
also was like 85 years old.
Yeah. He might have
So-
just been dead. What if he was supposed to shut the front door? The curtain.
You shut the front door because I do not want to think about that.
we go to interview him, and him's just been there for a week. Goodness.
Just a rigor mortis.
Yeah.
just him
Buddy,
just with the Stephen
chill out.
Hawking. Just
Chill out with that.
all right. Well, okay.
Old ass horror movie skin.
Yeah, like all right.
No, I didn't know what that word was that you said. Oh, my bad. I was like, goodness, what is he talking about?
No, like just
Yeah, I get
like
it.
you know. Okay, all
It's
right.
like an old horror movie when like you go to turn them and they're like, and they're
Yeah,
like,
that's what it's
yeah,
called.
creepy shit. Yeah,
That's why it was funny whenever on Family Guy back in the day, whenever Stewie was like, "It seems as if my wee has suffered from rigor mortis."
Hell yeah, skin.
But anyway, because him couldn't make it go away.
Whose hasn't?
That's also true.
Yeah.
But we're walking. So at this point, guys, we're walking, and shout out to our ADHD listeners because we know,
Yeah.
you know.
You guys love this. Whatever.
But we're trying to get to Bourbon Street, and we're just on all these little back roads and fucking alleyways, and like we don't know what's safe and what's not, Skin. And the reason being has nothing to do with what you might think. It was because while we were walking and trying to find Bourbon Street, we literally saw this white kid who had to have been 21, just as drunk as this fucking just drunkosaurus Rex,
Yeah.
rear back with all his might,
Yeah.
and take all I'm saying it like this, and I'll explain why. But take a full swing at his mom, Skin,
Yeah.
and his dad stopped him like mid swing.
Yeah, stumbling and head ass.
We just froze, and we were like, "What in the fuck?"
Yeah, because I was about to go say something.
Like we were about to kick that kid's ass, and like, so we just was on high alert, you know, from the get go. We were like, "Dudes can." We're what like, and Justin said some really wise shit because I felt like we were going to spiral and we didn't. But Justin goes, that would have happened whether we would have been here or not. And I was like, you know what? You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
And that's you're going to see just how that kind of developed into the night skin.
Yeah.
Because
I've
after
also
that,
used to do meditation skin, and that's like a big thing. Is like being the observer and just kind of.
well, hell yeah, dude. Like,
Yeah.
because that was part of the I mean, mental health skin, guys. And again, I'm not advocating, and I'm not like,
Yeah.
but I've always been terrified of drugs, and
Yeah.
and so like, so the effects of acid is like, you get out of your fucking head for a minute, and you're just like there. And you're just realizing everything for what it is and not what you feel like it is.
Yeah.
Like we're just like, holy shit, that dude's gay. And like, it's just because him just likes putting his dick in another guy's butt.
Which dude? Just any dude?
Well, just like we would just be seeing somebody, you know.
Yeah.
We ain't there yet.
Yeah.
But that's part of it. Like so if you're ever curious, you know, and you're an adult or whatever, like, make your own decision on it, you know, but be smart, be safe skin.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, it's what the worst thing in the world.
Yeah. You just feel like you see past a lot of the world's bullshit.
Yeah.
And it also like amplifies like feelings of just love and joy for everybody.
Because
and
you
also for yourself
see,
and all that.
well, you see the world's bullshit,
Mm-hmm.
and you realize that, like, that, because that's why we were so happy to come home, because, like, we were like, dude, we're not that family.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, in their world, their whole fucking world probably sucks,
It
dude.
went for us, we went down there and like we're like, this is crazy. Oh my god, look at that crazy shit. But like they're like, we know, we live here. You know, like we got dumbass, drunk ass lyrics on high on acid. Walking over streets every day. Like, but yeah. No, we saw all kinds of shit. We were like marveling over the architecture. Loose skin.
I was just about to say hot boxing loose skin.
We
Hold on for just a second.
yeah.
Wow.
I'll talk for a second. Great atmosphere. Great atmosphere. There was street lyrics playing music, and that was cool. Like Falcons fans out the yazoo. You just would have thought that it was like a parade or some shit, but we also saw some gang activity, skin.
Yeah,
And I got a video to put right here.
Yo, chill out, man. Fuck yeah. What the fuck? You just walk around.
And you can hear how ridiculously stupid me and Corey are.
Yeah, because guys, there's a lot of that a lot of that shit is territorial.
Yeah.
And
we were just right there, like watching it. And obviously filming
like,
it.
They were just it was just some crazy shit going on, and a lot of the same colors in front of I don't mean race.
Yeah.
I mean, like, a lot of people dressed with the same color clothes on.
Yeah.
Around.
And we were peaking, dude. Not well. I mean, we were. Yeah. We were past the scary part, and now we're just like, what the fuck? Like I said, you already saw the video, but when the mystery machine bus shows up, like, buddy, and it's just goodness, it's just a crazy. All these guys hanging out everywhere, all
Yeah.
these fellas. These guys, the real upstanding citizens. I'm sure they all work at the bank or something. But they just know how to party, you know.
Yeah.
So like, we're just in the mix now. So we found the street we're supposed to be on, more or less. Doesn't really matter what it's called. We're in the party. Like, we're just walking toward more fun looking shit.
And we had been tried to call it a night multiple times, by the way.
Well,
and everything
he did.
just felt like,
You
yeah,
did.
I did. And so,
And mental health skin, what did I say to you? I said, well, Eric, you were the one that wanted me to come with you on this trip, and now we're here. Like, we're having fun, skin. It's basically what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
But I also was like, but we're good. Like, you know.
no, shout out to you for pushing me outside my comfort
But
zone.
we also, like, I felt like we were trying to be cool. Like, we weren't drinking heavily. In fact, we barely drank at all.
In fact, we only had one drink the entire weekend.
The whole, yeah.
yeah. So
My point is, like, I felt like we were trying to be safe, taking it slow, skin, and we
were being very responsible. That's the good word for it.
Because you were a little scared at one moment, and I was like, well, Eric, I'd be way more scared if there was like 3 people on the street than if there was 300.
Yeah.
Like, unless it's a riot or some shit. Now that, yeah, that's fucked up. But like, it just felt like, all right, we're partying. This is for whatever reason. I don't even know why we're doing this shit.
Well, it's because we accidentally entered into a fucking Mardi Gras parade.
Is that really what it was?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was the first weekend of Mardi Gras, and we just was in the middle of their parade.
But there weren't no titties or nothing. No beads.
No,
like,
because I forgot about this shit. The first part of Mardi Gras is like family friendly. It's when the last part is whenever the titties and shit come out.
When is that, skin? That's the next time we go, skin.
I was about to say, because guys, we had hall passes to see all the titties we wanted.
Yeah.
And we just didn't. But we'll get there, okay?
Yeah, we'll get there.
Because while we
Stay
were
tuned, skin. Don't skip like you do all the other ones after 8 minutes.
while we were just it was just a vibe. Like it was fucking
It
music.
really was.
Like it felt like we were in high school at a pep rally again.
Yep. Lots of dudes
Just
hitting buckets.
drummings and
Yep,
shit. Like
yep.
fucking. So we're like vibing with this shit. And then there's you remember that lyric that was just singing in the streets, skin?
Yeah, you tipped him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I went to tip him, and then like I also tipped the fucking the drummer that like had, because he was the leader of their little group or whatever. Like and buddy,
And then what happened?
well,
you didn't want to talk about it, skin?
no, I do. I was just doing that for the
Yeah,
bit.
dude, this shit is hilarious. I'm sorry, anybody could see the humor in it.
Yeah, dude.
Corey tipped this cat a few bucks. Okay.
Yeah,
in
it was
the
like
bucket.
$5 because it was a group of 4, and I know how that shit goes, so I tipped them $4.
Yeah.
Because they split it up at the end of the night. Well, this kid at the end, like, fucking gets up.
How old do you think he is? 12?
Had
14?
Had to have been
Yeah.
14 or 15.
Okay.
I'll give him I'll give him
14.
15 if I'm being generous. Yeah,
Okay,
but he
yeah.
had to have been 14.
Skinny little thing, man.
Skinny-
I kind of
skinny.
felt bad for the little Eric, for real. But
And he walked up and just holds his bucket out for me to put more money in there.
and like he ain't like looking puppy dog eyes or nothing. He just looks like
he looks like I owed him.
Yeah, like
Like,
like you did owe him, like you been owed him,
yeah.
like that. And that's the
And
I
we
was
could
like,
not.
and we were
cannot-
so
we kept-
fucked up that we weren't fucking with that vibe at all. We didn't give
we
a
were
shit.
like, I was like, nah, dude, you're good.
Yeah,
and
you
like,
said
and he
you gotta
wasn't
get-
trying to take no for an answer. And so then Justin just starts going, hey, look, another person that could be tipping you right now.
Yeah.
And the kid wouldn't leave.
No, I was like, another, because there's all these rich ass white folks walking by going, oh goodness,
Yeah.
and we were like, we're the wrong ones, old Eric, like,
And in my mind, we've already tipped him.
yeah,
And he even
the
said,
conundrum.
he was like, you put it in his bucket, not mine, skin. And I was like, fuck you, dude, get it from him.
Yeah,
So eventually we just tell him, we're like,
I like
'cause he
him
wouldn't-
better.
we wouldn't, he wouldn't take the hint. So we just had to be like, dude, fuck you. We're not going to tip you, buddy.
Yeah,
Bye. And like
It's
that lawyer
wild.
just turned around and walked away.
yeah.
And
Looking
like
mad
you
as
didn't
fuck.
even care. Like I just said it and we just kept on going.
Yeah, no, we didn't give a fuck.
But at the time, everything felt like it was such an important moment.
Well, it's the thing. No, here's another way to look at it. Any one of these things, if they had happened on a normal day, we would have talked about it on the pod for like 10 minutes. Because we'd have been like, damn, dude, this kid I saw, like, blah, blah, blah. Like,
That
what the
is
fuck?
true. Like,
but, like, every fucking thing that happened to us was like a moment. like
there's so much bits that we could do from this shit.
Yeah.
Which is probably the reason for this episode, because we had to tell you guys the mental healthskin version of this story. Because there's so much that we haven't even been able to digest yet.
Yeah,
And
that's true.
That kid with the fucking tip was just going to get his ass beat. All right, I'm going to be honest with you.
He was about to catch some hands. Like, he was young, though. That's why I didn't want to fucking...
I was already in the mood to fight a kid because of the kid trying to hit his mom.
Yeah.
And that one was just the next one in line, Skin.
Yeah.
But just the number just kept dropping, too. Because, like,
Yeah.
it was obvious that kid was drunk when he tried to punch his mom. So he had to have been 21.
It was
or something,
yeah.
you
There
know?
was big like everybody around was trying to stop him. I think his girlfriend was even trying to stop him
Yeah.
and shit. So like he obviously had to go home and sleep it off. And
Him, but just a lightweight. Him can't take
yeah,
a drink, Skin.
him needs some maybe some rehab skin. I don't know. I don't get drunk like that in public. I don't do that shit.
I don't like. I mean,
I'm not gonna say I never have, but like, come on, dude.
I've never been angry when I'm drunk.
Well, there's that too. I usually cry.
I'm usually just like, hell yeah.
no,
you know,
no. I'm
like-
saying if something goes wrong,
Oh yeah.
I
feel
usually
you.
get sad more than angry.
Well, and that brings us to a good point, because there was just the worst part, like the most traumatic part, and this is mental health skin for me of the entire trip, was just this one point, because Justin and I are in the middle of this Mardi Gras parade, and we're
Yeah.
just walking with these people.
Yeah, I didn't
Like,
know it was a
we're-
parade. I
We're a
thought
part of this parade, literally. And
this is like the Paraflamicon. We're just so stupid, bud.
we're just so fucking stupid. No, the Paracomicon was a bit.
Yeah.
Like,
All
all
That's
right,
true.
we
That's
just-
true.
we were just fucking dumb.
If you haven't seen, we talked about this before, but go watch it. The ending is pretty funny. The
Yeah.
whole thing's funny, but the ending is what we're referring to. But anyway, hell yeah, dude. We're in this. Okay,
But
so
we knew what we were doing with the ending of the Paracomicon, is what I'm saying. Like,
yeah. Are you talking about ATL ho? Like, we saw the shirts, and I was like, whoa, skin. Which I'll put the logo up here, but like, it's just similar to DMC skin.
yeah, everything felt so like we had to be there. Like,
And then, yeah.
like the ATL. Like, I've got a picture of the fan. It's right here. But these people were like chanting, and they were going brah brah with these fans, brah brah
Yeah.
brah brah, and like it
Very
fucking
loud
felt
noises that they could make with them. It's crazy. Like,
Like, it fucking felt like Wakanda forever, dude. Like,
yeah.
it felt like we were going into battle, Skin.
Because
And
there's
I think
also
that was-
drums being beat and shit, and it was very like, oh my god, bro.
And
like,
they were Falcons fans, dude.
yeah, lots of rise up skin.
And like, so then when we looked over and I saw that shit, like, I was like, I had to have it. So they got me on that.
Yeah.
Because I bought one of them fucking fans, and it was my favorite fucking thing from the entire, like, my favorite, like, physical thing from the entire
yeah,
trip was
yeah.
that fan.
Yeah, because we said fuck them cups after a while when you had a breakthrough.
Yeah, guys. All right.
We might as well talk about that here. Good ass
Well,
drinks.
no, so
I think we
at
had them
some
at this
point-
point, so we can. Okay, we got these things called grenade bombs.
Because I had that after I had this epiphany after. The
Yeah,
strip
but
club.
okay. Well,
So let's get to. We got to
All
take
right.
our fans on the. We got to take the viewers on the trip, Skin.
okay.
So I buy this fan. I'm just feeling life, you know.
Yeah.
Justin and I had a hall pass, so we go to this strip club, and
Not
they
to
just
pluck.
they just what?
Usually that's what hall pass means.
No, but like
We had a strip club hall pass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're in love, Skin. Like, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
like you know what I mean.
They
Like,
know we're just dumbass apes.
Yeah, we just wanted to see titties and like drink a beer.
Yeah, literally, and sit down for a minute.
Yeah,
and not
'cause
have
we
to be
also were
going in the.
walking.
Yeah,
We were going and doing a lot, and like
I should
So
look
we
at my
just-
steps for that day. Good God.
we just to go to this bar that also has titties, like the strip club, and Justin didn't have a lot of cash on him. So I paid for us $20 for a VIP armband, which also buddy, meant that we gained in and out entry
For a week, skin.
for an entire week. Skin.
Let's go back tomorrow.
I can't because I have my dollar bills moment.
Yeah.
All right. So we're in this strip club.
Yeah.
And Justin and I decide we'll have another drink, Skin. Like, we had one in our system. We were feeling okay, Skin.
Yeah.
You know, like
we walked in with the one that
we
had
actually
all
had to
night.
pour it out. Remember that? We had to pour.
Yeah.
So we didn't even get to finish our grenade, Skin.
That's right. We had to dump it out, but we got to keep the cups for the
Yeah.
time being. And we went
just
in.
keep that in mind.
Yeah,
okay?
that's vital.
So we walk in there and we sit down and I just order a drink because I see it and I'm like, oh, it's $12. Like, give me that. Whatever it is, it sounds good. And Justin does the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And a stripper comes and she sits down and we're just like, hey, it's good. We're not like attracted to her at all, dude. We were just
she
like,
looked like somebody from school, Skin, or something. Or actually, she was younger, but yeah. But I didn't. Okay, did she have her flits out or anything like that?
No,
Because I'm telling you, buddy, at this point,
she was in like a bikini, but like,
okay, well, she was sitting in such a way, like where I was sitting, that I just saw her face. That's all I remember seeing. And
yeah, because she also had a hoodie on.
Yeah, and she was just talking though, and like, I instantly didn't want that. Like, I instantly felt like regret. Immediately.
It also was. Hold on just a second, because I just had another realization, buddy. It was a strip club at 6 o'clock at night.
Yeah, it was pretty dead in there. We were the only little Erics to target. They'd already fucked with everybody else.
Like, normally people go to strip clubs at like 1 in the morning.
Yeah, or like at least 10 o'clock at night or something like that. Yeah.
We just went like it was a fucking. Like it was like Denny's. Like we just.
Well, I figured
early bird specials.
I figured it was gonna be slapping because there's so many people out there, but
Yeah.
it wasn't really that many people in there. Not that is what matters, but like, all right. So we sit down. She comes over and she's like, "Hey, Skin," and she starts like, "Where are you from?" and all this shit, and I'm like over there like, "Oh God."
Yeah, and so we're giving her big like. We're not here for this, okay?
Yeah.
We just are here because we want to drink.
Yeah.
And then she's like, well, so then the waitress walks over and we give her our order or whatever. Hold on, because like I think this is how
another chick came over first and
that
sat
is
next
true.
to
Yeah,
me.
yeah. So then another
And
chick comes over and sits there and
she
like
keeps going. And she don't have them out, guys. We still haven't seen any real boobs. She just got. You can see the top of them. She's got little A cups, and she's not that cute either. She's all right. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just saying,
but
like
we just weren't into her.
I was just like, and I also wasn't trying to cheat or anything stupid. I was just like, dude, we want to drink and maybe see some boobs on the stage. That's it.
Yeah.
Like they wouldn't let us do it.
They were just over there like and like we were and to the point where like I mocked her because I was like, I also want to do that.
Yeah.
We were just giving them big fuck off energy.
Yeah, big time, Skin.
like big, we're not here for any of this bullshit, guys.
Yeah.
Like and we just wanted our drinks. So for some reason the lady, because Justin was paying me back for the entry.
Yeah, he paid $20 to get in.
Yeah.
I was going to get his drink and my drink. Made sense, right? Well,
we had been good, very, very good boys and hadn't been falling into the tourist trap, and we hadn't spent a whole lot of money.
No, not for real.
So we also said that we would pay for their drinks because we were like, we're not going to tip you guys, but we'll buy you a drink,
Yeah.
That was my mindset.
Yeah.
So like,
well, and again,
and I made it a bit because I was like T Heeskin because you said you were going to pay back for the drinks that like. I was like, that's his choice. Like, I already ordered mine, Skin. I remember saying that.
Yeah.
And, like, so they ordered their drinks, and then you started freaking the fuck out.
I did.
Because
well, we're also on Flaccid.
When he went to pay for it, they asked to see his ID.
No. Hold on. Give me a second. Jeez.
Okay, all right.
So back up. One of the reasons I freaked out is because in my high ass brain, this bitch to my right, her drink was so fucking long and complicated, and I didn't even hear what the other chick said. And
I was so zoned out that I didn't even hear like what they had ordered or nothing.
I don't know what it was, but let me give you like a it was. She said, you know what I like. It'd be like a blada blasnada, but with a bada snasta twist and like a little shot of blada snasta and then blada snasta. She said it like that, and I'm going, that's like $30. Whatever she just got is way more than what I got, and I didn't even hear what she got.
You ordered the same thing that I got.
Yeah,
too?
and so like,
and then hold on. You know what's funny? Because I also remember this vividly. That the first girl that sat down, literally just ordered a Red Bull skin, and like,
really,
yeah,
because right now I'm having a little bit of PTSD vibes because, buddy, I don't know why it tripped me out so bad. I just felt like, you know how you said everybody's at work. They're all blah da sna, whatever. Like,
yeah,
like I realized it at that moment so fucking hard that I felt like a sucker, and I felt like if she takes my card, I don't know what it's going to come back with. I don't know what they charge for drinks here.
They didn't. It all
so
boiled
weird.
down to we didn't know a total. Like,
yeah, and
we
call me a
kinda
pussy, but I'm not there. I'm not there to be a high roller.
Yeah,
you
we
guys
weren't- we
found
ain't
out how
balling like that,
we just
like-
got there. Like,
yeah.
yeah. We thought we'd spend $20, get a couple drinks, and that's not. And I realized like, not only is my wife not like super thrilled about it, she's okay with it. She would be pissed if it was $150 bill, like you know
that
what I'm
you
saying?
spent on other women.
Yeah.
drinks. Yeah, and I
realized that in the moment.
I didn't even
so
think about
hard.
I didn't even like, and that shame on me, like mental health skin, because I wasn't even thinking that. I was just thinking like, dude, we're vibing, like we're just
I understand. If I had a bunch of extra cash, it might have been a whole different story. But it was something about giving her my card. All right, I'll let you take back over from your perspective until I go outside, and then I'll tell you mine.
Yeah, well, but like we had gotten through that though, because you had given her your card, and then she asked to see your ID because she said they have to do that with every purchase.
Yeah.
And that's when you realized you didn't have your ID is when you started freaking out.
Yeah, because let me tell you why. I thought about this after, and you kept saying, I said they scanned it at the front, and you kept going, no, they didn't. Like, just like that. And you're like, they didn't take mine. They didn't scan mine. And I was like, bro, I know they took my ID up front. You go, no, they didn't. And so then you're freaking me out because I'm thinking, well, where the fuck is it then? Because somebody just took it.
I also didn't know what was a bit and what wasn't. Like, I didn't know if we were in there fucking with them or if we were like...
I was sweating bullets, buddy.
Because from my entire perspective, from the moment I was like, he's buying skins, so
I don't
whatever
know
he
if
wants.
I've been swiped by somebody. I don't know what the fuck's going
That's
on.
why
I'm so
I was
high.
like, that's why I was just rolling with the punches.
Yeah.
Like, I was giving it back to you, and that's also on me. Skin.
Your vibe was fucking me up. But that's not really your fault. Like, I understand all that, but like, I'm just explaining in the moment that I was really fucking scared for some reason because it was just about money in the beginning.
Yeah.
Now it's about like, well, I don't have my fucking identification on me, and you're telling me that they didn't take it. And I'm like, who the fuck did?
And we also had been lost like that whole night.
Yes, so my
we
heart
just had
was
no.
like this, and the girl's like, "Is it in your jacket pocket?" And I was like, "I've been checked there." Like, I'm getting mad now. Like,
Yeah, and then they started being weird about giving him back his card.
Yep, and that ugly ass waitress, that stupid ass man lady. I'm sorry, I don't care about that, but like, she was ugly.
No,
fuck,
but
bro.
she was like, "I'll be mental health skin and explain what you mean." She was all woman. You could tell she was all woman, but she just looked like my dad.
She looked like Haley George, so in the face, you know, just.
Nobody knows who that is.
It doesn't matter. She had
I know.
she had a squinched up old fucking pig face, and I fucking hated it. And when you're high on acid, you're just as scared.
She
by
was
some
like
stuff.
the female she was like a human form of Ginger, because we just thought she was a woman, but she had mannish features.
I don't know, but so anyway, she goes, well, I was like, Corey, why did she say we already made the drinks? Because I said no, just let me just get my card back because
she kept going. So you're not going to pay for the drinks?
Yeah.
And you were like, no, because I haven't had them. And she said, well, I've got the order right here.
Yeah.
And you were like, I haven't drinking a damn thing.
I said, I ain't drank a fucking thing, so give me my card back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go find my ID and we're gonna sort this all out.
Yeah,
that's what I said.
Justin was being just a Karen at that moment.
Oh,
like,
well, dude, because I just wanted it back. I just wanted it back right immediately because I was so
also
uncomfortable.
Understood, like, I do understand.
If I
your
wasn't
whole,
on acid, I don't think any of this would have happened this way.
Yeah, we
but
probably
I was
would have been
fucking
like,
freaking
oh,
out.
My ID skin, it's probably at the front door,
Yeah.
you know. But like, we were just as confident as fuck, boy.
Yeah,
Like,
and so I went out there and I'm like, do you have my ID to that blonde chick out front? And she's like, oh. yeah, I do. I'm sorry. And she gives it to me. And I just thought in my mind, do they do this to everybody? If they do, what is the point? What are we doing here? He already said they didn't take his. Why'd they take mine? Like, I was so freaked out. I called him. Well, I'll let you. Okay, so if I called him and said, let's go. And then.
So Justin walks outside and he's gone. And like, I'm so kind of zoned out to my surroundings that like, I'm just watching football on TV.
I didn't even
All
know
this
football
shit,
was on
like,
TV.
Like, him and that lady got into a legit argument over his card. A shout. No, I'm not going to say a shouting match, but like it kind of was because the music was so loud.
Yeah.
And you were just angry, and I was just watching football, Skin. And like.
You really got it, dude.
And like the strippers, they was just sitting there, and I was like, look at Houston. You know, like, and because Houston was beating
And
the
one
Colts.
of the biggest freakouts of my whole life, and you're just oblivious. Like I dead ass had the thought like, why the fuck is he not right behind me, Skin?
Yeah,
like,
because I was just like right there. I was just watching TV, Skin, and like I just wanted to drink. Like that was my whole vibe. Was I just wanted to fucking drink.
Wow.
Because you were just supposed to pay me back with a drink, Skin.
Yeah,
so
but
that was my whole thought process was that we were just in a bar and like this mistake happened. I wasn't even considering the titties or the drinks for other people. It just felt like we were just there with other people. Like,
nah, dude. If it was fucking quarter beer night, I'm your fucking celebrity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everybody come over here. Let's go. But I don't, buddy. It ain't like that. Like I'm in between paychecks, and these lyrics are over here like,
I feel you, dude.
I want a twisted bottle of escape it with a Jameson and a skip. I'm like, fuck you, bitch. Go on now. I'm married, Skin. This is fucked up. That's how I looked at it, man. And we got the fuck out of there, and I felt so much better.
It is kind of funny because
I felt like I just came out.
I do get it now because you would mental health, Skin. If Allison tried to order that drink, you'd be like, no.
Nah, dude. But I would in my head. Yeah, in my head, I'd be like, God damn, okay.
You'd be
That's
like,
gonna, yeah.
That's coming out of your paycheck,
Yeah.
Skin. Like, oh, I
Yeah.
didn't know you were paying tonight, Skin.
Yeah.
Like, that whole thing.
Yeah, fancy ass.
Yeah, I got you. Well, no, it all makes more sense to me now, Skin, because at the time I just was.
Yeah, dude, we got to move on because even right now I'm freaking out a little bit thinking about
So
it.
Justin
I don't know why.
calls me. Justin calls me. So guys, this all happened in the span of like 2.5 minutes. From the moment that we were in the Mardi Gras parade with the fans, and it felt like
not
Wakanda.
2.5 minutes.
Bro, hold on.
Okay, go ahead.
This is how it felt to me, Skip.
Oh.
And then we stumbled upon this other bar, and we just decided to go in because we were like, oh, they also have titties here?
Yeah.
And like...
Because it was time for another drink.
So I was kind of scared, but I also was just felt at peace, in a titty bar, Skin. So, like, when you called me, you said, dude, there's an emergency going on out here, like 911. And you said that. Those were your exact words. And I didn't know if mental health, Skin, a shootout had happened outside.
Right.
Or if, like, a terrorist attack had happened outside, Skin. Like, I could just hear it in your voice that it was serious and I needed to get out of there, Skin.
Yeah.
So I just, guys... I just did this right here. I'm on the phone with Justin, and I was like, oh, okay. All right, yeah.
Yeah. Finally.
And we don't even, like... those strippers never saw us the fuck again.
No, dude. I was like, let's get the fuck out of here.
We may have dined and dashed there, but we never dined. Like, we just dashed.
We dashed. I didn't even see the drink with my own eyes.
We didn't even see the titties.
No tits, by the way. I didn't see a single. I saw like a butt cheek, but she was wearing like fucking underwear. Like I didn't see shit.
I saw titties, but they were like negative. They were negative like A cups.
Oh, okay.
But they also, and I'm not body shaming here, but I'm just giving you an image from my perspective.
Yeah.
Is that it also was a tattooed chick, and I'm just not really into that.
Yeah.
So like so I wasn't just like, whoa, tits. I was just like, all right.
There's a naked chick. Yeah.
There's a chick with
Mostly
a
naked chick. Yeah. Hell
so,
yeah. Well,
so we just felt disappointed.
To me, I felt like I was in hell. I honestly did. It was multiple layered.
Guys, mental health skin strip clubs are not all they're made out to be.
No, I didn't like it at all. The vibe was
They're
scary.
all trying to fuck you over.
They're sharks. They're
it's
sharks.
It's just like a fucking car dealership, dude.
Yeah.
And I'm man enough to say it's gonna.
It sucks. I'm not a fan.
It sucks that you can't just go in there and look at titties. Like, we also were kind of on that vibe because we were talking about Kate Winslet earlier in the day.
Yeah.
And how we just could go find a movie and just play it and just be like, hey, tits.
Yeah,
you know.
So we got what happened after we left the gay bar? I mean, oh goodness, the straight bar.
Guys.
Oh goodness.
So we had made a joke. We had made a joke on the last episode, and we had just made jokes like amongst ourselves that like we were going to go back to the gay bar, that I did not get my drink that I felt like I rightfully deserved.
You were gonna go back. I'd never been there before, but yeah. But we'd been to
but
another
like
one.
I had already made up my mind, like I was going to do that if the opportunity presented itself. So just like wasn't that far from the strip club. There was a gay bar.
Yeah.
And so we were so mad, and then we just saw that they were doing a drag show, and we were like, dude, let's go check this out.
By the way, it was like $5 to get in.
Yeah.
And everybody, like, I told Allison this. I said, when you're like tripping like that, and I said the strip club gave me like the vibes of like it just was bad. But then we got there, and everybody was like, hey, Skin, like, what up?
Yeah, dude,
and
everybody was happy.
Yeah, and it was
nobody was trying to fucking hustle us.
Nobody
dude.
was trying to get me to
and
buy
I'm
them
being
shit.
mental health skin.
Like
we're being mental health skin
that's
right
true.
now.
Everything out there is a hustle, and the strip club was disappointing because it was more of that. It was more of like the guy reaching.
There was more
the kid
deception.
with the bucket reaching like this.
There was more deception going on at the strip club than there was at the fucking gay bar.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna. All right, so
that includes.
Because I just need to say some shit, and this just needs to be a mental health skin thing for me, okay? So, yeah, my cat's just running around here, and it's fine. All right. Guys, I'm going to be so mental health skin that this is not the prayer B&B. This is my apartment.
Oh,
okay?
goodness.
Guys, I just don't think that sexuality is that important. Like... And it showed because we went and saw this drag show, and like some of it were women that were dressed up like men, and like we were like, fuck yeah, dude, like they're acting like dudes and they're doing a good job, Skin. Like,
yeah.
Some of it was just women, or that was just men that was dressed up like women.
Yeah.
And like, you know, I'm gonna be real, Skin. All right. There was this one dude.
Yeah.
This dude had a nice ass. Okay.
Yeah.
And like,
well, okay, you jumped the gun. Like everything about it, it was performance. They're singing Queen, okay. The shit's slapping. They're dancing sensually. Everything. We're just standing there talking and watching.
But I'm talking about my epiphany, Skin.
Oh, okay.
All right. So like,
yeah.
I have this epiphany that like the grenade drinks there are how they spot the suckers. And we ditched the grenade drinks because everybody was out to get us and hustle us and con us for money, Skin, and like all this shit.
Yeah.
And then we just walk into a gay bar.
Because I almost kept the thing, and then you said that, and I was looking at it, and I was like, "What the fuck am I even gonna do with this?" I just threw it in the trash.
Yeah, we're never gonna use it again.
Yeah, I just threw it in the trash. It was just a $12 drink. Well, I mean, who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
But yeah,
and like
we get here, and like
we
well,
walk
Eric,
into the gay bar, and there's nobody hitting on us.
No.
Like there's nobody like pushing us to suck their dick. There's nobody like that whole agenda that people think is real, Skin, ain't really real, dude.
No.
Like it's just people there, and like I had this whole ass like epiphany that like, dude, if you're gay, if you're bi, whatever, like I might joke around about it, Skin, but like I like as a comic, as a person, I don't give a fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Because like I don't care if you're straight, gay, whatever, like because we're all just trying to bust a nut.
Yeah.
And so like when you think about it, you just like, you know what helps you bust a nut the best. And for me, like I like vagina, butt, and boobs.
Yeah.
And so like, but those are three different things, Skins.
Yeah.
And so like just that dude had a nice ass.
Yeah.
Like
We
if
both,
like
we we had no barriers or walls, so we were just
we didn't
talking
even
about
realize that he had a dick.
Yeah.
Because we audibly were like, does he even have a dick skin?
Yeah.
It just, there was some kind of just weird, like just translucent, just, not even, I'm not even for the bit skin.
I know. I'm just.
Like, everything was just transparent. Like, that dude's got a nice ass.
Yeah.
And he's also a dude.
And he was clapping it, and it,
like
a chick, though. And we were like, hell yeah.
And it was just vibing with the music skin.
Right.
Like, you could
everybody
tell
there was cheering, and like it was just felt love. Like you just were like,
you could
man,
tell
this is dope.
he really like tried to take care of his ass. Like, I know that shit's hard to do, skin.
Yeah.
But that dude, you could tell that dude did hella squats, like all that shit, like mental health skin. Like he put a lot of work into it, and so just like from one dude to another, I was like, dude, that's a nice ass.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, like, that was where
what you're really trying to say is like it's not something that most quote unquote straight dudes could you can't say that out loud. You're not allowed to say that.
Yeah, but you are, skin. Like, who
but
cares?
that's what we
like,
are saying is that you are. Like,
it's also, but like I also understand that it's nobody's business what you come to, skin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like, and if you're ever scared of like telling somebody what you come to, don't be, unless it's kids.
Yeah, dude.
Don't be afraid to tell me, skin.
Please don't. Please don't tell us about that.
I mean, you can tell us, and
tell
we'll
a therapist.
Help, we'll
tell
help,
a therapist.
We'll help the control the population, skin.
That's right. We could do
But,
something about that.
But like, mental health, skin. Like, if there are any of my friends that feel like that they're on this like weird spectrum, because it is really just a spectrum. Like, it's a group. Like, some people just like dick, butt, and chest, and like some people just like chest, pussy, or butt, like whatever. Like it's just a different combination, and everybody's different.
Yeah,
and that's fine, because like I also don't expect anybody, whether they're straight or not, to enjoy sex the way that I do, skin.
Yeah.
Like, there's just something in. So it's fine, guys.
Hell yeah.
That's all I wanted to say.
Yeah.
That was even doing like, and there's some part, and I'll say this too as a straight guy, there's some parts that's just fun. Like Samantha says she didn't consider us metrosexual because we do that shit where we'll be like, huh, bitch, it was only $3.
Yeah, yeah.
And like, but I think that's just the performer in us. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
But that's because as comics we pull from things that we like.
Yeah.
So if we're like, man, fuck that shit.
That's
like
true.
That's just because like
that's true.
We fuck with black people, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
If we say like,
yeah.
If we go like, oh fuck yes, bitch, it's because we fuck with gay people.
Yeah.
Like, we just feel comfortable.
We just take
with
from
you guys.
different cultures, and we don't. I mean, not in a bad way, but we're like, we're comfortable enough to be like.
And we also aren't trying to make it our own. Like, we just
no.
That's us. Like, that was me. That's always been me co-signing with you guys. Like,
yeah.
So
yeah.
We just are feeling good. We decide to go back to the hotel, skin, because mental health, skin. We were talking about like one of us was going to fuck that dude by the end of the night.
Yeah, dude, it was good. Yeah, bisexual. Who knows? I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, we went to the Flotel. We put on Friends, which is pretty gay, also.
But earlier in the day, we had seen this park.
Yeah.
And we had
and
just
it wasn't
said,
far.
And we said, dude, when we're high on shrooms later, it's going to be so fucking cool to go see that park because it'll all be lit up.
Yeah.
And we've got a picture of it right here.
Yeah.
And everything just felt like everything was clicking for us in that moment. Like, I saw the fan. I bought the fan because it had the DMC logo kind of attached to it. And it also was a Falcons thing. And we go to this gay bar, and we're just like, fuck yeah, dude, this shit rocks.
Guys, get real. No, she ain't mad about it. But for the rest of you, I'm not hard. Yeah, I'm not hard either. Not for lack of trying. I'm almost there.
Like, I don't give a fuck, dude.
Best vibes ever. It was a good time.
We also didn't, for the longest time, we didn't know, like, whose dick was real, wasn't real. Like, we were just like, dude, if that's a real dick, like, shout out to you, Skin. Like, and then we realized it wasn't a real dick, and we were like, oh, they're also just like, okay, shout out to you, Skin.
Well,
like,
we realized it's all a show, but like they're also like they all seem to enjoy performing, Skin.
and they're
so.
just proud of whatever the fuck they are. Like,
Yeah.
they're proud to be different, Skin. And some of us are just want to just be the same, but like, it's okay. It's okay to be different, Skin. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like, but we just to get back, we're just on this high, and we just to get back, we're tired. We're like, okay, goodness, we still got to go to a football game the next day.
Mm-hmm.
It's only like 8 o'clock, Skin.
No, it was like 9:30 or 10 at this point.
Thanks for shitting on the bit.
But still, like we had time, like we had plenty of time because we didn't have to be. The game wasn't
you
until noon.
explained to me at one point because we decided we were at the hotel and we decided that we could go, like logistically go to that park.
Yeah.
That was just right across.
Yeah.
Just right.
You didn't
right
really
around
remember
the
it.
corner.
I said, no, dude, it's like right there.
It doesn't matter if you're gay or straight. It's still fuck the Saints. Am I right? Fuck the Saints.
No, shout out to us having. By the time you guys hear this, we will have performed with Aaron Belial. So
Hell yeah, dude.
shout out to that show because I know it's going to be great.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude. So like, we're at the hotel, Skin, and we're watching Friends, and we're just kind of like, some of this shit's funny, some of it's not. Like, some of it's okay, so whatever.
Discussing like Jennifer Aniston's flitties and just different things that we see on the screen.
Yeah, because we were like, we were just like openly talking about shit that like I don't think you and I ever talk about. Maybe
Yeah.
that's what they mean by guy talk. I don't know. Skin.
Yeah.
But we were just having it like locker room talk or whatever because
Yeah.
I'm very private about shit like that. And we just
Not anymore, Skin.
not anymore, Skin.
That's okay, Skin.
But like
BFF lyrics.
goodness. So we just like I kind of throw out there as a bit that we should go down to the park because we said earlier in the day that we were going to.
Yeah.
And so right before, we're already tucked in. We start getting back dressed.
Yeah.
Start putting back on our shoes and shit, and like, and Justin's thinking like I'm going to puss out or whatever. Like, and I'm like, nah, dude, like let's go. Like for real, Skin. Let's also take another shroom, Skin. And so we did, Skin.
Yeah.
And we just go down to the park, and like,
And it was, man, ugh.
we
were
had
feeling
this
so
moment.
good.
We had this moment because for those of you that are fans of the pod since day one, for those of you who are fans of our comedy since day one,
Yeah.
for those of you who just are friends of ours since day one and have been to our shows of ours, Justin's had this bit before about signs being broken, and that's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
And to get to this park that we were so excited to see, and the fucking sign is broken,
Yeah.
and the door's locked,
Yeah.
and like we can't even go do what we wanted to do, Skin. Like,
But
we
we
just
were-
thought it was a fucking magical moment because the fucking sign was not working. And
Well, also there was something so true to life, but you only really see it when you're seeing things from a different perspective, like we were, about the fact that we were excited about going in there, but we weren't like devastated that we couldn't. And that's just kind of life. Like,
yeah,
sometimes, like, we were still okay with just standing there and talking anyway.
yeah, because
we
like
were
we were just going to do that anyway.
Yeah. And it felt good out there, and it was just, we were in a different place, and everybody's walking up and down the streets.
It was also really
and-
pretty, Skin.
Yeah.
like,
yeah.
but to me, it was so magical because like I was just thinking about like, look, all this like makes sense, dude. Like,
Yeah.
everything's led up to this moment because like whether you're looking at it from our friendship, whether you're looking at it from comedy, like
Yeah.
whether you're looking at it from the pod, everything has led up to this. And we're at this fucking beautiful ass monument of a park,
Yeah.
and the fucking streets the street sign doesn't work.
Yeah.
And like instead of being bummed out, you're like, hell yeah, dude. That just means that like what we're doing right now, it's just you're supposed to be doing it, you know.
Yeah.
And so
Here's your sign, skin.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
All right. All right. All right. But
Well, I meant like Jeff Foxworthy, not.
no, I know, but like I'm also
Yeah, nah.
You know.
Who knows? Skin.
I'm also fudded right now, so like. But anyway,
But then
so,
we just kept. Then I just
and then we had this other magical moment because we opened up and talked about our emotions, and these are two things that like we never really do. Like mental health skin, we never like. Sometimes me and you have gotten to a point where we've got so consumed by comedy that we don't even like talk about like friendship stuff, you know, and like we just had talked about your dad's death, and like I told you, and I'll say it again, dude, because I stand on it. Like, buddy, I know that you've been going through it, and shout out to you for still being here, first of all. But also, like, what I told for our viewers to take you on this whole trip, what I told our listeners, guys, was like, mental health skin was that there was a moment in Justin's dad's funeral where I was sitting in the pew and Justin was up there with his kids and his wife, and he was just the man, you know, like, and we were just talking about how, like, mental health skin, your dad would just be fucking proud of you, dude. Like, the fact that you were standing there like a man and you weren't being a little bitch. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And we were like having this moment. We both were crying. Yeah. We both were like had all these breakthroughs and like all this shit that we were talking about, and like we were just connecting and like caught up in this like not even like it was a bromanical moment, you know, like and then we hear this boom.
Yeah. This earth-shattering kaboom skin.
This earth-shattering kaboom skin that just ruined the moment. Like legitimately scared me to my core, skin.
Yeah.
Because it was so loud. And it was like an explosion almost.
Yeah.
And I just turn around, guys, and I see the underside of a car.
Yeah.
But because I'm so high, my mind is telling me that something's wrong because the car is not like I normally see it.
No.
But
sparks were flying and shit.
Sparks were flying and shit, but like it was also, so in my mind it was telling me that car was like 10 feet in the air. I still, mental health skin, to this day don't know how high it was.
No. Because we don't have video of the actual accident, but
yeah. But what had happened was somebody
this is 12 feet away from us, like.
Yeah,
like, we're not. It's not like down the street. It's right there. Like while I'm sitting there.
Like if you're the viewers right now, like that shit was just in the window, skin.
Yeah.
Like behind us, you know.
But two cars definitely tried to occupy the same space, and one of them, I think they were passed out, drunk, or on drugs because they were just accelerating the whole time. This Jaguar.
Well, and when you think about it, that's the reason why the car was still there the next morning.
Yeah. That's what Allison said. He went to jail, skin.
But anyway, so what had happened was there was a car had ran into two parked cars.
Yeah.
And like.
But also went over. The reason why you saw him like in the air is because he went over this, like, he tried to cross over one of these,
hit the
like,
median.
Yeah, the median thing, and it sent him like on a ramp, skin, and he said, and then he just kept going and said, until the other fucking cars stopped him from going.
Yeah, but like there's also clips and pictures that we'll show you.
Yeah.
Like when you looked at it, dude, like I looked at it geographically.
I also have the footage from the next day when we drove by. It was still there. I'll put that here.
But when you pause it, buddy, there were two parked cars.
Yeah.
And one of them, there's no longer parked.
Yeah.
Like the other one has also been moved another 6 feet.
Yeah.
So that little Eric pushed two cars, a total of had to have been.
That's how much force him had. Dude, he might have died, skin. I don't know.
No, they went and checked. He got out, yeah. Okay. So we get out. So like we froze. We were so scared. We fucking froze.
You
for
know
a
how people
moment.
say the phrase "my jaw dropped"? Like my literal jaw dropped.
Your jaw drops and time
I was
stands
just like-
still because Justin he pulls his phone out and I go call 911.
My hands were shaking and shit.
Yeah, I go call 911 skin, and like I don't even know. Like we haven't really talked about this for real, but like you said, I gotta call Allison, and I was like, call 911.
I was like, I felt like calling them, but I know that when you call 911, that they want you. They want your name. They want everything about you. They want to interview you.
Right. We also didn't want to narc ourselves out.
So I looked across the street. Mental health skin. I looked across the street, and everybody thinks they have to be the hero, but like, there's a lot of people around for real. Not a lot, but enough.
No, you're very
very
right about
and
that.
I saw a lady going like that, and I said, she's calling the cops.
And then
and then we knew somebody was calling the cops because the car in front of us that was really more in line with where we were standing than what the accident happened. The little Eric driving gets out.
And we hear this manly voice.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Hey! Are you okay? Everybody okay?"
Hell yeah.
And just jumps out, and it's like fucking a superhero, dude.
Yeah.
Like that little Eric, it was like Iron Man had descended from the heavens.
He really was there
because he just was a savior. Yeah. He just was a hero.
Yeah.
And him also was wearing a dress.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
Hero of the day.
And I was never expecting that, Skin, because it all was in my ears, but I hadn't seen him yet.
But we're all just like, we're tripping still, so we're just like.
Because I'm also running, and buddy, we haven't talked about this, for real, because I went into, my adrenaline kicked in, and I just went running to make sure, nobody was dead skin or trapped.
Yeah.
But, imagine if somebody was dead skin and I had seen that. That
would have been a bad trip, Skin.
That would have been the worst thing I've ever, seen.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So it's just
I didn't feel like that was the case. It looked like a stupid-ass mistake to me. But it was still very violently loud.
I was just
and
worried
scary.
about the safety of,
Yeah.
And then we just stumble upon our hero, Skin.
Yeah, this little Eric.
And so this guy's in a dress.
He's probably going to, I don't know if he's going to be on the thumbnail or not, but either way,
we'll
put the picture here.
In the midst of all this, he's making sure that guy's okay. We look over and we see his wife in the car.
Yeah.
So we're all just tripped out because this guy in a fucking dress has a really hot fucking wife in a car.
She had the I'll just say it. I was digging her little facial tattoo, not tattoo, but paint, her face paint.
She had the little stars going right there.
And I was but she was cool. But she also looked like she'd seen that a million times.
Yeah, because
she was just sitting there like this.
We just hear from the corner of our ear skin. We just hear. Oh, fuck. Now I'm just going to have to be here all night doing fucking police reports.
Yeah.
And, I was like, holy shit, dude. And we just looked over at her, and I was like, well, let's entertain you for a minute, Skin.
Yeah.
What did you see, Skin? And then the stand-up comic in us, started kicking in. So we start riffing a little bit. We're popping her. She's got this cigarette. She's just ashing it, and we're making her laugh, Skin. We're just riffing and shit. And
and we don't look like shitty hobos either.
We're not fucking drug addicts or whatever. We're just there, Skin. And we told her we were tripping balls, Skins. We were like, dude, she gave us a cigarette even though we had been quit smoking cigarettes.
Yeah, but it was still fun. I don't give a shit. Because it was just to commemorate everything that just happened.
It was the cherry on the top.
Yeah,
Skin.
yeah.
It still tasted like shit.
Yeah.
But
no, but I got a little head rush off of it.
But also, so we're there, and I just asked her, could we take a picture with her husband?
Yeah.
Because I know there's a lot of commotion going on, and I'm glad everybody's safe.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, this is really fucking crazy.
And at this point, that there was a cop there, and it was being handled.
Yeah.
We were just they were staying because I think they were going to fill out stuff. We were like, we're not going to do that. You know, like
I really hope that guy survived because we just left.
Yeah, we're also not gonna do that.
We asked that lady though. We said, "Hey, we're tripping, so like, do we need to stay here?" Or
yeah. She said I would skedaddle.
Yeah, she was like,
Yeah.
"You guys probably need to go back."
She was fucking cool. Shout out to her. We don't know their names, but both of them were dope. And it was kind of
dope.
It was
she was the one that took the picture that you guys.
yeah,
are looking
she
at.
was.
So like,
We also got asked to take a picture of somebody else earlier in the night, and I took a selfie of us first.
I forgot about that.
I fucking did, dude. I don't give a shit. That was so funny. Anyway.
So like that just. And we were just fucking vibing at that point, dude. Like we just experienced this really like
I can't
traumatic.
stop. I can't stop thinking about that guy's ass. I'm just a
Like,
problem. I'm over here,
dude. And then you remember, like, we asked the guy for the picture skin,
Yeah.
and then him goes, and we're explaining to him the humor in all of this,
Yeah.
like why you guys are going to think this is funny,
yeah.
because it's just so fucking outlandish.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way that this is real life skin.
But we have, if we didn't have
Because
pictures and shit.
as comics, we wish that we could make something like this up. That's how we were feeling. And like we had to take a picture with this guy.
Hell yeah.
And he was like, "You think that's something? Check this out." And him just lifts up him dress, and him got a fucking rainbow dick, and that bitch just said. And I just looked down, and because like it was a decent sized dick, I was like, we both just went, hell yeah, and then we went flinks, and then we were like, that's the thing we say on the pod.
And he was
then,
like, pod? And then I was like, yeah, it's called. We went through this whole thing, and
yeah, we thought about you guys while all this shit was happening.
yeah. And if that little Eric subscribes, then man, comment below, because holy shit, dude, you were so cool. Like, sorry we said your lady was hot, but it is what it is.
I mean, shout out to you, dude.
Yeah.
Like, and that's what's so cool. That's another thing. Like, dude, from a straight person's perspective, like there were some people that gave a shit about the Adam Hart episodes, and like, buddy, my whole thing is like, dude. Like that dude just he knows that he loves his wife. He just wants to fuck his wife.
Yeah, we don't know why he wanted to wear a dress, but he wanted to wear a dress.
Yeah,
and who gives a fuck? Well, let's be real. It was
so
like
that
a
pride shit is
looking,
real.
Yeah.
That pride shit is real, dude.
Yeah.
Like, and that's what popped me about it, because at this entire time, guys, there also was like a Galaxy Paracomic-Con, like.
Dragon type con, not Dragon Con, but something like that.
It was like Comic-Con thing going on.
Yeah.
And it also was the first weekend of Mardi Gras. And it also was the Falcons and Saints game.
Yeah.
And so, like, we didn't know what the fuck that dude was.
Yeah.
But him was just a dude that had a hot-ass wife. And so then I thought him was just a cosplaying, and I was just as comfortable as fuck with him.
Yeah.
And then when he lifts up his skirt and I saw his dick, and it was just a gay, like it was painted rainbows.
Yeah.
I was like, hell yeah. Like, I didn't even think nothing of it, Skin.
Normally we would have been like, Scott. Well, I actually don't know that.
Like, I'd be scared to see a dude's dick. Like, you'd be like, oh,
we didn't really see it, but I know what you mean. We saw it.
I don't want to, like I don't
of it.
actively think of looking at a guy's package because I equate it with sex.
Yeah.
But when him just showed it to me, it wasn't sexual. Like, he was just like, look, I'm also proud, Skin. And I was like, there's something about that fucking confidence. And I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, dude. Like, fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, we were fucking with it.
Like, I know we make jokes, and like and I said this to you, Mental Health Skin, like, that was the most liberal I'd ever felt in my life, Skin.
Yeah.
Because if you ain't hurting nobody, guys, you're good in my book, Skin. Like,
Well,
I don't give a fuck who you come to, what you come to, how you come to it,
Well,
as long as you ain't hurting nobody, Skin. You know?
I agree. Yeah.
So, I think that's the overall vibe of this episode,
Yeah, man.
And we don't even have to end on like
all you need is love.
Yeah, we don't even have to end on like a bull Scott, but like, I also want to point out the fact that you never paid me back for that strip club.
Well, I bought
so,
you. Okay. All right.
So like,
Well,
guys, we're gonna go handle this like grown men and you know,
sure.
comment below what you think, where you think we should go next, and we'll go there and we'll
What
fucking.
drug should we take this time? I'm kidding.
Don't do that part. But we'll definitely go and do acid and just because, guys, I'm going to Chicago in a few weeks. I might do stand up. I might not. I don't know. Skin.
I'm peanut butter and jelly.
Well, but
I'm
you've
also going to
been before.
Nashville.
Yeah, you are. And
well,
boom sky, boom sky.
Matt McCusker show, Skin.
Let the what?
Matt McCusker show.
The Matt McCusker show. I forgot all about
I'm going
that.
to see Matt McCusker in
That's
Nashville.
definitely the reason
and that's
why.
that's the only thing we're gonna do.
Get money made.
No, I have been to Chicago. This is music. This is music talk.
I know
Jeez.
it's good.
I've been to Chicago, and O'Hare is really nice. I liked it a lot.
I love it.
Yeah, I think I need to see it again. I'm also, as an elaborate prank, I'm also going to Chicago at the same time as you. I'm just not gonna. You're thinking I'm joking, but I'm just gonna show up and I'm just gonna be like through the bushes, and like throw peanuts at you and shit like that. Hit you with a split.
We didn't even talk about them kids.
Them stupid ass kids.
Hey, dude, we were fucking vibing with that Saints game, bro.
Yeah.
But even though Atlanta lost, like
fuck the Saints, but I will say the stadium's nice. The
no, it's not. Ours is way fucking better, dude. There's no way you go to ours and think that theirs is not.
Mercedes-Benz is cooler for sure, but it's not bad. And like I'm just saying, like their pregame show was dope. Like they knew what they were doing. They were shitting on the Falcons, which I thought was fucked up. Like,
but they were doing a good job at it.
They did a good job of what they were supposed to do. Did you see what Jameis Winston's stupid ass did?
Yeah.
Golly. Yeah.
Jameis, you're fucking dumb, bro.
Man, I was all like, if my
We
dad
were in
was
the
alive,
stands.
I'd have to be like, I saw him in the NFL too, Skin. But
no,
like,
we had that moment on the ride home
Yeah,
where
yeah.
you were like, dude, I just had a moment again when I saw Jameis.
because I just saw him in
wanna
college
call
a billion
you know,
times.
like-
Yeah.
And like, and then, dude, like, we're in the crowd. We don't know none of the behind the scenes shit.
No.
We witnessed in real time one of the greatest catches of all time, I feel like. Just saw it. Like, live. We weren't watching it on a screen. We just saw it live.
It wasn't a Falcons catch, unfortunately.
And it
but-
wasn't, but like...
But like we did see some. We were there for. Let's just be real. We were there for like a huge Saints win. I mean, but it was also like we. So we were sitting.
we
by
stayed
these,
the whole time, dude. Like,
sitting
we
by
were
these
just vibing.
Shit ass people to begin with, and there was these dumbass kids that were like talking shit to us, and it was fine because we were talking shit too. But they were like throwing peanuts at people below. Like they weren't even eating them, and their mom just wasn't even paying attention at all. And they and some lady turned around and was giving us the stink eye, and we both said, "Steven." Like we fucking ratted them little kids out so hard.
We are snitches.
And that bitch said, that lady said, "You doing that?" And the guy, I guess whatever he said, yeah or whatever. And she said, "All right, well you better hold on to him." I was like, God damn.
We were like, laugh.
Yeah. And then eventually we moved to sit by these
Well,
little
the reason why was because there was not a Falcons fan to be seen where we were.
And we kept talking
except
shit
for-
over all these Saints fans that were
Yeah.
just pissed off about it. Because the lady
And then-
next to me, I never
Because
told
the
you
game
this.
was great. Hold on. Well, yeah, the game was great up at the first half.
Oh shit, 17-17.
It was fun as fuck.
Yeah.
And we were just shit talking, and they were shit talking
Yeah,
back. And
yeah,
we just
yeah.
were shit talking.
We were
and
giving them a good touchdown. Yeah, good job.
Yeah,
Skip.
we weren't being like, oh, he fucking cheated. Oh,
Yeah,
you got,
yeah.
you know, like we were like, all right.
Well,
okay.
there was the one.
Well, yeah,
that was
but, like,
bullshit. But anyway.
But I'm saying this is why we moved.
Yeah.
Was because we saw these other little Erics over there that just was cheering for the Falcons, and they were fucking hilarious too.
Yeah, dude.
So we were like, buddy, we're gonna go over there and we're gonna vape and we're gonna just fucking chill and fucking vibe with them.
Yeah.
And so we just asked, was anybody sitting there? They said no, and we moved.
Hell yeah.
NFL, come and lock us up. Skin. I'll do it again.
we did
They
it last
actually
time
were
too.
shittier seats than
No,
what we had.
Yeah, but it was more fun over there.
It really was. We were in the mental health skin. We were in the next to last row.
Yeah. Falcon section though, like it was straight up just a bunch of poor little Erics up there with us.
Yeah.
The guy behind us with the dreads was talking mad money shit, even when we were down by 20 points. Him
He
still
needs
said,
some milk.
"Get him some milk." That boy needs some milk.
And we were just sharing everything, buddy. We just was handing vapes and pins and
Yeah, man.
goodness,
Yeah.
like we were all fucking like we fucks with them.
Mental
dude.
health skin. My Chicago memory. I went to go see the OG Misfits. You wouldn't give a shit, but for me, it's like saying, you know what I mean? Like I don't know, but like big deal for me. I went all the way up there, saw them, and the guys in front of me had a big old joint skin, and they was just a and they saw me look, and they were like skeet, and I was like,
Do you remember that shit when we went to the Georgia game, bro? And that dude pulled out that joint. And
Oh
we
yeah,
just hit that bitch.
yeah. He
I
walked up.
forgot about that.
He walked
until
up to us like we were in a video game, and it was his job. Like,
He was just a side quest
yeah.
later.
He said scoop, 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 and then he said scoop.
Want to hit this skin?
And we were like, "La."
And we said, but we ain't got no cash on us. And he was like, dude, I'm just about to smoke it before I go in. And we were
Yeah.
like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
We give off those vibes. Guys, if you fuck with us, always come up and offer us the joint skin, okay?
La. Just don't.
Just don't
kill
like,
us.
Don't kill us, but like, we just love everybody, goodness. We just trusted souls. So like, I just want to say that mental health skin outside of the pod, like my best friend was with me to accomplish a saw your stupid ass
Bucket list.
to accomplish something that was on my bucket list.
Yeah.
That was on my mental health skin bucket list.
Hell yeah.
And like,
And I just had the best time too,
and like,
and learned way too many things about myself. Goodness.
but like we also like now it's like, fuck yeah, dude, we're gonna keep going back until we see the Falcons win, bro.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the same fucking
Yeah.
thing. So
Because
guys,
I just want to be there to be like.
we don't know when it'll drop because sometimes we play in New Orleans in like October.
Right.
Sometimes we play them in January, but we'll always refer to it as the annual New Orleans trip. Skin.
The annual FTS trip.
Yep. Because
Yeah.
regardless, if you gay, straight skin, trans, cis skin, whatever the fuck, I don't care, skin. As long as you're not a fucking Saints fan.
That's right.
Boom, sky, boom, sky.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yo, get it twisted. This rap shit is mine.
Making my
X gon'
ass
give it to
clap
you. Fuck, wait for you to get it on your own. X gon' deliver to you. Knock, knock, open up the door, it's real. Hit the non-stop, pop out and stainless steel. Go hard, getting busy with it. But I got such a good heart that I make a motherfucker.
Goodness.
So we just saw a car go flying through the air and hit like 50 different other parked cars, and there's just a guy over here with a gladiator suit on. He was helping people.
This is all mental health skin.
We literally heard like.
We've also just made sure that everybody was okay. And so like,
There's the flops.
no, that's not the flops. That's not the flops. That's a taxi.
Oh my God, Allison.
There's a guy in a dress.
We're okay. Like we were just standing.